Hello guys, welcome back. So guys, in this particular video we'll be discussing about string operations. So in our previous video we have discussed about like strings in Python. We have seen like how we can perform different string manipulation and all. So in this particular video we'll be learning about string operations. So inside string actually we can perform some of the operation. So let's go to our code editor and try to understand this particular string operation. So guys, as you can see inside strings actually we can perform different operations, like we can perform arithmetic operation, we can perform relational operations, we can perform logical operation, then we can also perform looping on top of a string, then we can perform something called membership operation. So I will try to discuss all of them one by one so that this particular concept will be more clear. So first of all, let's try to understand this particular arithmetic operations. So guys, inside arithmetic operation we can only perform two arithmetic operation. One is like the addition operation and there is like the multiplication operation. So let me give you one example. Let's say here I'll just write one print statement, and first of all let's say I'll just write hi. Then if I perform, let's say, this particular addition operation, and I'll just write another string here called, let's say, everyone. So let's say this is my code. So here you can see I'm performing this particular arithmetic operations and I'm using this additional operator here. Okay, I think you already learned about this particular additional operators. We are already discussed in our operator session, right? So here we are using this particular plus operator. Okay, now see, if I execute this particular code, see, it will print hi everyone. Okay, it will print hi everyone. Now what you can see here, it is performing something called concatenation. Okay, concatenation. That means if you want to concatenate to a string, if you want to concatenate to a string, you can use this particular plus symbol. That means you can use this particular plus operator. Okay, this is the idea. Now let's say you want to give a space. Okay, after hi you want to give a space, then it will print everyone. So what you can do, you can also concatenate one space here. See, one space I will concatenate plus symbol. Okay, I'll get another plus symbol. Now if I execute this particular program, now I'll see that hi, then space, this particular space, then everyone. That means we are doing the concatenating, okay, everywhere. So now you can see I'm using three string. So this is one string, this is two string, and this is three string, and it is being concatenated, okay, with the help of this particular plus operator. So this is the use of this particular plus operator inside arithmetic operations. Okay, now we can perform another actually operations, which is nothing but multiplication operations. Let me show you this particular operation as well. Let's say if I just write hi, okay, hi, and I'll just use this particular multiplication operator and I'll do 5. Okay, let's say if I just write 5 here. Now if I execute this particular program, see what will happen. It will print this particular hi 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That means if you want to print any kinds of string multiple time, that means any specific number, you can use this particular multiplication operator that time. You can ask me when we'll be using this particular multiplication operator, because I don't want to print this particular hi multiple time. See, sometimes we need to print any kinds of symbol. Let's say if I want to print this particular star, okay, let's say star, this particular star, I want to print 10 times. That time actually I will be using this particular multiplication operator. Okay, see, whenever you will be doing a pattern printing program, then we'll be creating a table inside actually Python. You need to use this particular concept that time. That is the idea. Let's say I want to print 100 times, I can easily print 100 times this particular star. That's the idea. So these are the actually arithmetic operation we can perform inside a string. Only two only two operations, like the addition operation and another is like multiplication operation. Okay, only two operation we can perform. Apart from that, whatever operator we are having, let's say mod, then division, we can't perform. Okay, it will throw you error. You can execute in your system, you will get the idea. So guys, the next operations we'll be discussing about called relational operations. So here you can see we can also perform relational operations on top of this particular string. So here I have listed down some of the example. So I think this will make you more clear-cut idea. So you can see here we can use this particular equal sign. This is called equality. We can use this particular not equal. Okay, then we can use this greater than. Then you can see we can use this particular greater than, lesser than, and greater than, equal to. So these are the actually operation we can perform inside relational operations. So now let me execute this particular code and let me show you the output. What is the output actually I will get here. Now see here, this is the output actually I'm getting. Now guys, you can see this is the output actually we are getting. So you can see hello is equal hello. Definitely you can see this particular string and this particular string both are same. That's why actually it is giving true. Now you can see hello is not equal to world, definitely because this particular string and this particular strings are different. So that's why you can see it's true. Okay, it's not equal to. Now you can see hello is greater than hi. See, now I think you are thinking on what basis actually it's giving me this particular false output. Okay, what is the idea here? How it is measuring this particular greater than and equal operator on top of it, right? See, I think you have seen like Oxford Dictionary. Okay, so it uses this particular Oxford Dictionary concepts. So whatever word is coming at the very first in that particular dictionary, so this word will have more power than the word actually is coming at the last of that particular dictionary. Okay, now you can see high would be present at the first of that particular dictionary. You will see if you just open the dictionary and if you find the high, you will see that high, then hello will come. So here high is having more powerful than the hello. That's why it's getting false. You can see hello is less than high. Sorry, hello is greater than high. It's false because high is coming at the very first in that dictionary. Okay, high is having more power here. That is why actually it's giving me false output. Now if you see the next one, hello is less than world. Definitely it's true because hello is coming at the very first and world is coming at the last in that particular dictionary. Okay, then you can see hello is greater than and equal to hello. So here you can see you are applying two relational actually operation. One is equal and one is greater than. So if one of them are matching, that means it will be true. Okay, you can see hello is not greater than actually hello, but it's equal to hello. Okay, that's why it is showing you true statement here. Apart from that, you can also consider this particular ASCII value representation. You will see that particular hexadecimal representation, binary representation, decimal representation, and if you see that particular representation of this particular character, again you will see that they are also considering that particular number in the backend. Okay, but the main idea, that particular dictionary representation. So whatever what is occurring at the first in that particular dictionary, which that particular word is having more power than the what is coming at the last in that particular dictionary. Okay, that's the idea. So that's actually relational operation can be used on top of this particular string. Now guys, the next operations we'll be discussing about the logical operations. I think you remember inside logical operations we used to perform and or not. Okay, these are the operations we used to perform. So let's take some example and try to understand. Let's say if I just write let's say hello and okay, hello and world. So now just tell me what will be the output. Okay, if I execute this particular program, what will be the output? See, if I execute this particular program, you will see that output would be world. Okay, why it is printing world, I'll tell you after some times. But first of all, let me execute this particular program as well. Hello or world. Now see, hello is getting printed. First of all, whenever I'm using this particular AND operator, it is printing world, and whenever I'm using this particular OR operator, it is printing hello. Okay, now what is the idea? Let's try to understand. See, I think we have learned whenever we use this particular logical operations, okay, that means whenever I'm talking about AND, okay, AND operator, so inside AND what happens actually, both gate, okay, both gate should be on, both gate should be on. That means both gate input should be 1, then output will get as a 1. But if any one of them are 0, that means off, output would be also off. This is the things we have learned inside AND. Now you can see whenever we define this particular string, okay, whenever we define this particular string, and whenever we write something inside that particular string, let's say we have written any kinds of character or any kinds of word, so this particular string would be considered as true that time. But if this particular string is empty, let's say if we are defining any empty string, let's say inside that there is nothing, it is completely empty, so this will consider as false. And whenever I'm having something, let's say hello, okay, so this would be considered as true. So empty string, always empty string, okay, empty string would be false, and if you have something in that particular string, it would be as true. Always try to remember, guys, this is the very important concept, and this particular concept will also ask by the interviewer. Okay, in the interview also this particular question will be asked, because we don't use this particular logical operations inside our string a lot, you know, whenever we'll be doing a projects and all, but this particular concept is broadly asked in the interview. Okay, interviewer may ask this particular question just to evaluate yourself whether you are ever about this particular concept or not. Okay, that's why I'm teaching you this particular concept. So that's why you can see whenever I'm writing this particular string, let's say hello and world, that means in both places condition is true. Both places condition is true. You can see it's not an empty string. We are having something that means it's 1 and 1. That's why AND is getting executing. Okay, AND is getting executing and is checking the first string, it's 1, and the second string, it's 1, and whenever it is coming to the second string, it will print that particular word only. Okay, it will print that particular string only, because see, AND has to check the both, the first one and last one, and whenever it is coming to the last one, if last one is true, it will print the last string. That is the idea. Now whenever I'm using OR, Now what is the OR concept? I think remember OR concept is nothing but only one of the gate should be open. Let's say if one of the gate is open, output I will get as a 1, that means true. Okay, if one of the gate is open, output I will get as true. Now I can see that this gate is also true, this gate is also true. So OR will only check the first one. If first one is true, okay, if first one is true, so it will print that particular string here. So it will look into that second one. Okay, it will only check the first one and it will print that particular string inside the console. That is the idea. Okay, I hope this part is clear, how this particular logical operations is working on top of this particular string. Now you can ask me, if let's say there is no hello. Okay, if there is no hello, so what will print it? Definitely it will check the next one that time. So it is actually false. We know that it is false because it's an empty string, but it is true, right? It will print while that time. Okay, that is the idea. Now let me get back. Yes, now there is another one called not. So let me also show you the not one. If I just write not hello, it will be false because it will do the opposite of it, right? So you can see it's a true, that's why it is getting false. Okay, that is the idea. So now let's try to discuss this particular loop statement on top of a string. I think we have already saw some of the example how we can perform loop operation on top of the string. So let me again show you another example. Let's say if I just write for I in, okay, let's say my name Bappy, and if I just print the I, so what will be the output? It will iterate all of my character one by one. First of all B, then A, P, P, Y. Okay, so it can also work with that particular string. Loop can be also work with that particular string. Okay, so you can also iterate that particular character one by one. Okay, that is the idea. Now let me show you one program. So if I just write like that, if I in, okay, if I in Bappy and print, let's say hello. Now tell me what would be the output here. You can pause this particular video and can write the output in the comments. See, let me show you the output. If I execute this particular program, now see, hello is getting printed 5 times because you can see it will iterate my name 5 times. 5 characters are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means iteration number is 5, and inside that actually we are printing 5 times this particular hello. So this is like very simple program, only it is iterating through my name 5 times and it is printing this particular hello message inside that. Okay, that's the idea. So this is what actually loop we can use on top of the string as well. This is called loop operation. Now our last operation actually we'll be discussing called membership operations. I think you know in membership we are having not and not in, right? So let's try to see some example of not and not in. So if I just write, let's say B in Bappy. So what would be the output? It would be true because you can see B is present inside Bappy, right? I think I already showed you this particular example in our previous video. I think you remember. So it would be true because B is present in inside Bappy. Now if I just write B not in, okay, B not in Bappy, it will be false because B is already present. Now if I just write D in Bappy, D not in Bappy, it would be again true because D is not there inside Bappy. But if I write B not in Bappy, it would be false, okay, because B is already present inside Bappy. So this is called actually membership operations. Okay, membership operations, and we can use this particular membership operator as well. Okay, so sometimes actually we need this particular concept as well whenever we'll be doing the projects and all. We'll be also learning this part, okay, broadly. So yes, these are the actually string operations we can perform, and in the next video we'll be understanding the string function. There are inbuilt functions are available inside the string as well. We can also use them in our let's say programming, and that particular function will help you a lot whenever actually, let's say you are writing any kinds of program, and it will make most of the task actually automated, okay, if you just use that particular function and all. So yes guys, this is all about from this particular video. I hope you like this particular video. So thanks for watching this particular video, and I will see you next time.